Good evening, and welcome to the Ripon Channel and Ripon High School, the Tigers Den. And tonight we have a Ripon High School girls basketball game, and more importantly, it's senior night for the Ripon Tiger girls, as we had a little ceremony before the game, which we will be airing at halftime of our broadcast here this evening. Tonight, the Ripon Tigers will be hosting the Nekoosa Papermakers in the final South Central Conference basketball game before the WIAA tournament begins this coming Tuesday. The Tigers overall, 4 wins, 18 losses, 3-11 in conference. The Nekoosa Papermakers, 4-18 overall, and they are 2-11 in the conference. But again, it is a special night for the 4 seniors of Ripon High School. That's Raina Truchinsky, Reese Brooks, Brenna Flanagan, and Emma Resop. And it's also an important game, warm-up game before the big tournament, which starts on Tuesday. And I want to remind listeners that the game will be at Columbus. But last year, when Ripon went into the tournament, they weren't expected to do well, but lo and behold, they won that first game against Two Rivers. So when the tournament shows up, you never really know what's going to happen. And here's the final tune-up for that game. With Marty Ernzer, I'm Lynn Krause. Marty, with that information, what do you think? Where are you going to go with that?
I think that this team, Ripon, that played back on January 15th at Nekoosa, won that game 49-34. And when I go into the numbers and look at it, Ripon did 2 things, obviously, that outscore them on the scoreboard, but they did a really nice job of rebounding. That's what stands out in my mind. They crashed the glass, and a young lady by the name of Adele Miner had 17 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 5 steals. And we got to see that reincarnation of Adele Miner tonight. We know that Miss Double-Double, Emma Resop, will be fine. I feel really good about Ripon here. It's interesting. When they believe that they can compete, it's really interesting how impressionable these student athletes are. I kind of talked about that a few games ago. So that's where I'm leaving it here. They play hard. I really like their chances. It's a primarily sophomore-oriented ball club with the Papermakers, and Ripon needs to, they need to involve themselves immediately and instill the fact that they're here to play hard tonight with the visitors, and everything else should follow suit.
And with senior night here, it's always kind of a special evening, and they have out front in the lobby here a lot of pictures of these kids when they were growing up and playing basketball and the like. So it's a special night with family and, of course, close friends here at this game this evening. And so clearly the team wants to play well, put out the seniors on a positive note before getting ready for Tuesday's game at Columbus.
Yep. And I think it's nice that they can get a team that they will compete with from beginning to end tonight. And it's the last home game. It's their last regular season game that it was senior night. So it all kind of comes together tonight.
Well, one thing that the Tigers will be focusing on is their defense. Nekoosa has struggled on the offense all season long, averaging only 32 points a game.
Right.
So the Tigers certainly want to play good, strong defense to hold down the Papermakers on the offense. Ripon they only score 42 points a game. Mm-hmm. So defense is going to be a big thing here in this one.
Well, on that very subject that I talked with Coach Sauerbrei in the pregame interview, she addressed that when I asked the question, what are they going to do tonight defensively?
All right. Well, tell you what, Marty, you had a chance to talk to Coach Sauerbrei, and let's go to that interview right now.
It's halftime of junior varsity girls Ripon High School basketball action. They're up right now, 15-7. in the Tiger Den. I'm Marty Ernster. Joining me is head coach Kirsten Sauerbry, first-year head coach of the Varsity Lady Tigers. Welcome, Coach.
Hello. Happy game day. Happy senior night.
Yes, and she did mention something. Senior. It is senior night. It's the last home game, and actually it just worked out that it's the last regular season conference game as well.
Yes.
We're taking on the Papermakers of Nekoosa. So, Coach, let's talk a little bit about the Omro game. We always like to talk about the game prior to. I just tipped my hat to Omro. They very impressive, very reactive, very athletic, quick-footed, very aggressive on the glass, on the rebounding area, and they just, they were just impressive to me in what they were able to attain.
Yep. Yeah. They played well. Overall, they just played really well. Doesn't help when we're shooting 12%, right? Like, you got to have a higher percentage. We just couldn't get a basket to fall for us, and that really hurt us. Yeah, they're good. They have that one really good player, 31. She had 29 on us. She's going to play college basketball. Great player. You can tell she works hard at her game.
Oh, my goodness. Every aspect of her game was very impressive. She's going to St. Cloud State, I found out.
Yeah.
What was interesting to me is when your team faces pressure, normally it's a diamond press or a 2-2-1 press.
Yep.
And they were what I used to do in club ball years ago, belly button to belly button, man-to-man press, flatten out the ball, hawk the ball, make them pick up the dribble, deny the pass lane. Yeah. And make it work that way. And plus, it's better for rebounding because a lot of times when you're doing that business defensively, it seems to me not quite sure. It's like a zone. You're not quite sure to get that opposite colored jersey to box out a lot. But that seemed to work very well for Omro, and it gave us fits trying to get into our offense.
Yeah, they just push the tempo, and I think there's a balance there that we want to push the tempo too, and we need to be able to play with teams that push the tempo, but we can't turn the ball over when we push with tempo. We got to be under control, looking to take good shots. There's times where we are able to push the ball even ahead of them, but when you don't give a good pass up to your teammate ahead, there's no way we can even score a layup out of that. And so it's just putting all the fundamentals together, and that's something that we struggle with against Omro.
Right. And you got a Paisley Spalding that I've been talking about this year, that her offhand is about as good as anybody's on the team.
Yeah.
Good person to have in charge as the point guard. And you're right, because when they pressed us, that being the Omro Foxes, what does that make us do? We hurry up.
Yeah.
And when we hurry up and our fundamentals aren't the best, that's when the mistakes happen. And so Omro figured it out. Tip your hat. Now we move on to conference play tonight, Coach.
That's right. Yep.
Nekoosa comes in. I think you're both 3 wins in conference. We have
4. So if they have 3,
okay, gotcha. Okay, hey,
we'll take it.
Yeah, my bad. So they're coming in here and doing my homework. They have a lot of sophomores, is what they're doing.
Yep, they're a young
and
team.
I think Watoma is that way also.
Yeah.
When I was looking. Talk to me about what you're going to come out and do tonight defensively, and then follow up offensively, if you would.
Yeah, we're trying to give them full court pressure. Really make sure that they have to take care of the basketball. When we played them at Nekoosa, we had caused a lot of turnovers, and we're able to get easy layups. So hopefully we can do that again tonight. And we're just going to drop back into man-to-man, play good man-to-man defense, being help side. We can switch everything. They do have a girl that's bigger than us, so it's going to be huge that we box her out, and we don't let her get easy.
Is that the Taylor Krubsack or the Emily Vega? Or
number 44.
Okay, I haven't even looked at my roster yet. Okay,
yeah,
so be mindful of her on the glass.
She's their go-to girl, so we got to take her away.
Okay.
And then on the offensive end, looking to push the ball. A lot of teams do this and have success, so if we can do that, but again, controlled, not just doing it just because we want to get a turnover. There's no point of pushing it if that's going to be the case. So pushing it controlled and just playing our good offensive basketball that we've been working on all season, right? Like setting good screens, coming off the screen, shoulder to shoulder, looking to the hoop. I think when we get to the free throw line is when we see success.
Coach, when you just said shoulder to shoulder coming off of those screens, you got to take some skin with you. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be doing a college game on Saturday afternoon, doubleheader, and I'm going to see same. I'm not going to see good screens. It's an art that nobody seems to work on too much anymore at any level, from my observations. Yeah. And usually we get called for those moving screens, right? You see that at all levels of basketball. Ripon College does it, and it's usually because the person with the ball takes off before the screen's set, and they get trying to readjust the screen, and boom. Or the screen doesn't get, because you said you don't go shoulder to shoulder, right. Therefore the defender gets between, nothing accomplished.
Yeah, and there's nothing. And I mean, with our offense, we're looking to set a good screen and have that roll, so that when you come off it, we have that roll option. When you don't set a good screen, your defender gets back on you, and it also gives good possession for, our post that's setting that screen. It doesn't help either of us. So
you really, to what you're talking about right now and preaching, you really executed to the best of your abilities that I saw in that WLA game that I'm coming back to.
Yep.
Your pick and rolls, your give and goes, your dribble drive down the lane line came off a lot of screens, and it was fun to watch, and hopefully we'll see that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay. We're going to talk to your seniors after the game, too.
Yeah, I'm excited. So it's a special night, and, I mean, talk about full circle moment. I mean, about 2 years not 2 years, that was college, but in 2020, right, got to play here my last senior night, and so being able to coach them, my first group of girls that are seniors, as me being the head coach, it's going to be an emotional night, but I'm excited, and I'm really proud of the seniors and everything that they've done, and just continue to show up and trust in me and believe that, this culture that we're trying to create is possible.
One question. Do you have, like I was that guy, do you have a comedian on your team? Do you have one of your players? Is there anybody that you're aware of, or is that between just the players that they would know something that you're not cognizant of?
Honestly, I think they all kind of got a little bit of something in them.
They do.
A little bit. Each of them have their own, and they all throw it out at different times, and it's awesome.
Okay, because that's one of the questions I'm going to ask. There's always that oil can award that Jim Watson in the 70s would always give to the guy that on the football team that keeps the team loose, maybe a little bit of levity when it's needed.
Yeah,
and,
I know the girls would say that Paisley has the best dad joke. I know they will say that, but.
Okay. I have some, so I'll maybe when she's a senior, we'll get those going.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for your time. Wish you good luck with an exclamation mark, and then you head to Columbus on Tuesday.
That's right.
For first round of tournament regionals.
Yes. Yeah. Go Tigers.
Yeah, go Tigers. Best of luck.
Yes, thank you.
And welcome back. And we want to thank Coach Sauerbrei for taking the time out for that interview with Marty Ernzer. And we welcome you back to the Ripon Channel for high school girls basketball here tonight. Again, it's the Tigers taking on the Nekoosa Papermakers. And it is senior night here tonight at Ripon High School. Always an exciting time for sure. And the starting five just being introduced here. First off for Nekoosa, they go this way. Number 1 is Taylor Krubsak, a sophomore. Number 3, Bristol Brock, a sophomore. Number 13, Lily Ostrom, a sophomore. 24, Prairie Milestone, a senior. 34 is Ashlyn Garza, a senior. So that's how the Nekoosa Papermakers will start here tonight. And on senior night, the Ripon Tigers will start their 4 seniors, including number 1, Raina Truchinski, a senior. 2, Reese Brooks, the senior. 3, Brenna Flanagan, also a senior, along with senior Emma Resop, number 4. Rounding out the starting five will be number 12, Emerson Peer, the junior. And, Marty, we heard in the pregame interview, Ripon's going to put a little pressure on the Papermakers to start the game. We'll see if it comes out that way.
Yep. Lord knows the games we've done this year, the opposition's put a lot of pressure on our Lady Tigers. So it's always nice to see if they can reciprocate, return the favor, and have it work to their advantage. Anytime you're looking at pressing or in the backcourt, trapping in the forecourt, you're looking to hurry up the offense, make them uncomfortable. If you get turnovers, if you get steals, that's icing on the cake. But the idea certainly is to get them just to hurry up and play faster than they want, and that's how mistakes happen.
The tip goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to Nekoosa.
Yep.
Emma Reesop won the tip, but off of Reese Brooks out of bounds. So it will be the Papermakers with the first offensive possession. And Marty, you had mentioned basically all season long, it's a sophomore-dominated conference, and the Papermakers with 3 of them in the starting lineup.
Right. Watoma's another one of those teams with a lot of underclass people starting. Travel.
And we've got a travel on the Papermakers for the first turnover. Nekoosa struggles just like Ripon with turnovers. They average 28 a game. The Tigers 25.
Yep, too many. Okay, looks like, let's see what...
There's one for Ripon, a turnover. And driving it down there was Lily Ostrom.
Nice pass.
Gets a nice pass off here to Krupczak. No good on the shot. Reesop the rebound.
Boy, she ripped that rebound.
And here's Emerson Peer now with the bounce pass to Chichinski into the right corner to Flanagan.
They need to understand they're going against the 2-3 zone right now.
And the ball gets out here now to Reese Brooks. So the Papermakers, as Marty said in his own. Sorry.
I was just going to say, you had Reesop wide open on the high post. Give her the ball. Didn't even look.
Peer on the wing left side. There's Reesop in the lane. Drives the basket. Missed the shot. No foul called. Rebound to Taylor Krupczak.
Good take.
And Nekoosa down here now to Garza. But she goes cross court for a 3. And it's short. But it went off the leg of Brenna Flanagan on the rebound as the 3 by Bristol Brock, no good. But Nekoosa will get the ball underneath her basket right side on the inbound, and they get it over here now to Millstone. Papermakers, wing right side, Ostrom drives into the corner but brings it back, and it's stolen by Emerson Peer.
Emerson Peer had a really good second half against Amro the other night.
And she tries to get it inside, but it gets bounced around, and she picked it up loosely herself. Eventually to Reese Brooks into the left corner. Now Reesop has it. She's on that wing left side. Going to direct some traffic as she resets at the top of the key.
Still scoreless here in the first opening minutes.
Brooks with a nice move to the basket, and she drew a foul. So she'll go to the free throw line with 2 shots for Reese Brooks. The foul is going to be on Bristol Brock, her first team. And the Tigers with an opportunity to get the first points of the game. The free throw, however, does fall short. But she'll get another one. 15:57 remaining in the first half. Reese hits the second, and we're finally up on the board, 1-0. There's that pressure that Marty discussed, but Nekoosa gets it down the court easily. On the left side, ball kicked by Emerson Peer on the defense.
Good job, Ripon, wanting to be disruptive here in the half-court defense. I play him tight.
Now the Papermakers get the inbound to Krupczak, and she goes left side into the left corner. With it there is Millstone.
Oh, don't. Yeah, when it's a dead ball, stay on them. They don't have a dribble. Don't back off.
And Emerson Peer almost steals another one from a pass by Lily Ostrom.
Her teammates need to join her now. Hit the passing lanes. Good job by Peer. She gets it.
Paisley Spalding in now.
She'll be back next year.
The inbound goes to the backcourt, but bringing it up here is Krupczak to the free throw line. And a bounce pass over now. Top of the key. Tries to go underneath, but it's stolen by Emma Risa. She's going to go coast to coast. She stops up off the glass. Good.
Yeah, coast to coast for sure. Nice job by Risa. She comes with one speed. That's one thing we've learned about her this season.
Yeah. Well, she's a track star, that's for sure. And there's a turnover. Emerson Peer again with the ball. Gets it over to Reese Brooks. The left hand, no good. Shot up off the rebound, no good by Emma Risa. And Nekoosa got it, but then on the pass, it's stolen by Ripon again. And now Emma Risa was taken to the ground, and it's a foul on the Papermakers.
Minor number 10 on the court for the Tigers.
So Adele Minor into the game. Brenna Flanagan out. The foul is on Taylor Krubsak, her first, team second. The inbound to Resop in the lane. Her shot was blocked, left hand, as she tried that shot. Out of bounds, though, to Ripon. Emerson Peer will inbound it. Goes to Reese Brooks, back to Peer, 3 right corner. Good!
She's picking up where she left off in the last 10 minutes the other night against Omro in non-conference action. Talking about Peer. Offensively, she really closed nicely for us in that game that we didn't win. But, boy, her defense tonight already is paying a lot of dividends.
Now Nekoosa the other way, still looking for their first points. Bounce pass out here now to Brock on the right corner.
Paisley Spalding out there for Ripon.
Now making a move to the basket, but stopping was Krubsak. The ball goes around, and it's stolen away by Reese Brooks. The layup a little too hard, and it goes...
Foul on Minor.
A rebound by Prairie Millstone and Adele Minor, the foul on the loose ball.
Yeah, if you don't get the rebound, don't start reaching unless you know you can tie them up.
So that's Adele's first team.
Yeah, she just got in. It's not a good foul, the reaching. She had a big game back in January against this Papermaker team.
We're going to have a timeout by...
I was going to say, that's
Nekoosa.
a quick 5 seconds, right?
Well, Nekoosa takes the timeout with 14:02 remaining in the first half, struggling with the Ripon press, and they trail 6-0.
Yeah, and they're doing it for the most part. They're just doing a man-to-man press. Just what I would do once if you're guarding the ball and your adversary picks up that dribble, don't drop off of them. You're giving them an out. Stay right on them and make it hard for them to pass out of it or be forced to take a timeout. And that's when you start salivating on defense when you got a dead ball and they have no dribble and they're 3 or 4 feet above the three-point line, so they're not an offensive threat whatsoever. So right now, I think the junior Peer is doing a really nice job of leading the charge defensively, jumping, passing lanes, anticipation of where the passer is going to go. And she's tipped a couple balls out of bounds. She's got 2 or 3 steals already. And then that was the 3 ball she knocked down, Lynn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Ripon took the press off on this inbound, so Nekoosa has the easier time of it, but double teamed in that corner is Krubsak, and she is called for a traveling violation.
I think Ripon came out of that timeout with a zone, but we'll get a better idea next time they're on defense. Ripon it's a slow start for both teams, particularly for Nekoosa, who hasn't scored yet. Ripon now seems to have things going their way. They're scoring off of the steals and the turnovers that they're creating.
There's a pass knocked out of bounds by Lily Olstrom, but Ripon will retain possession.
On half-court offense, the biggest thing I've noticed this year that they got to get better at Ripon is spacing, their half-court spacing. Sometimes they got players really too close in the same proximity, and it makes it easy for the defense.
Here's Peer with a bounce pass nicely to Emma Risa for basket.
Those two read each other very nicely. We got a violation.
Oh, another violation. Oh, no, it's a foul.
It's a foul, yeah. Same result.
Yeah.
We're getting the ball back.
Jayla Murray, the sophomore, foul on her. Third team foul, her first, and Ripon will get the ball. Leading 8-0. Here's Paisley Spalding. Cross court now to Brooks. Long 3 off the back of the rim. The rebound comes out of there, though, to the Papermakers. Bringing it up will be Murray for Nekoosa. Left side now, bounce pass here to Brock. Going over to Ostrom. With it now is Strigi. Good ball movement, and a 3 off the front of the rim, no good. And Adele Miner runs down the rebound to get it to Brooks, who will bring it up.
It was an excellent box out by Adele Miner.
A three by Emerson Peer. Hits another one. A perfect swish. And Emerson Peer 2 for 2 on her threes. And it's 11-0 Ripon lead.
Isn't that interesting? She was 2 for 2 on threes back in January when they beat Nekoosa up there.
And she has a good start here this evening. Nekoosa struggling to get a point here early in this first half. Nice post up though. And now a double team. Ball goes back out. No shot available there for Prairie Millstone.
That was good defensive work by Miner and Ripon.
There's a three from the right corner by Brock, no good. Ripon thunders with the rebound very strongly. And it looks like she may have gotten hit in the forehead or something.
She probably hit herself in the forehead.
Maybe.
I mean, she is all in, that's for sure.
So now it's going to be Brooks with it. Over now to Adele Miner.
I wonder if she wears contacts. Referring to Ripon.
Yeah, Spalding to the hoop. She drew a foul.
Nice sneaky play by the freshman. What she did, she dribbled out. The defense relaxed, and then she immediately pivoted, came back with the dribble to attack. She goes kind of caught the defense asleep. What?
Emma Ripon just ran off the court.
Well, I think I'm wondering if she has. I'm wondering if she has issues with a contact.
And it could be, but I think you just can't run off the court like that. But
yeah, you have to walk. It is a contact issue.
It is. All right, so Millie Gales is in, Brenna Flanagan is in, Emma Ripon heading to the locker room. And the foul, by the way, was on Prairie Millstone, and shooting 2 free throws is Paisley Spalding.
Kids don't know how easy they have it with those soft contact they have. I had the hard plastic. It was like walking around with someone sticking a finger in your eye. And I'm going, my nose would be running and going like, wow, my parents paid $200 in 1968 for this. You could buy, back then you could probably buy, with that money, you could buy a house today.
Danny Brewer in now for Ripon. I was very fortunate. I didn't have to.
You weren't blind
to deal with that. Yes.
Okay, Brewer almost with a steal,
but it comes off here now to Ostrom, who brought it up for the Papermakers.
I talked about Brewer. I liken her athleticism.
Taking it to the hoop, and the shot was blocked. Good move by Jayla Murray.
Well, nice defense by Miner to hold her ground, go vertical. Just wall up and not reach and foul to get that second foul. Good move by the sophomore, Adele.
Nekoosa will inbound. And Flanagan there on Ostrom. The pass was knocked into the backcourt by a Ripon player, so no over and back. And it's Bristol Brock and a reaching foul by Adele Miner, her second. And those reaching fouls can cause a problem.
Yeah, I mean, this is the end of the regular season. You can't do that.
And it's Adele's second, also team second.
You can play good defense without reaching.
Here on the post up, but goes to the other side, going to the hoop. No good was Jayla Murray.
Millie Gales,
and she drew a foul.
Millie Gales got caught on the high side. You want to be to the baseline side on one-on-one. So if they drive and they happen to go to the high side with the dribble, that's where your help comes from. It's not going to come from out of bounds where the referee is standing right now.
And the free throw's good by Jayla Murray, and that takes the big
They're on the board.
0 off the board. The Goose Egg, it's 13-1 Tigers with Murray a second free throw.
Well, Ripon got her eye back in. She's ready to play. Look at her.
And look at that. She got the rebound off the missed free throw.
She's quite animated on the boards. That's why she's a double-double scorer and rebounder most of the season.
And the Tigers get it back. Here's Peer going to try another three. This one short off the front of the rim. Gales kept the ball loose.
Yeah, she did.
Emma Ripon could not control it, and it goes to Nekoosa. There's the pressure that the Tigers are putting on. And the inbound, we're waiting to see, and it does. It gets in here to Taylor Kripsack, and she gets it across the timeline for the Papermakers. Free throw line, she lost control of the ball, but she's able to get it out to the top. Now Murray with a shot, blocked.
Yeah.
Gales blocked it, and it goes to Ripon. She's going to the hoop, And off the glass, good for Emerisa. Little contact, but no call. And now Emerson Peer with a steal. She brings it up, and she's fouled on her shot.
It's contagious, and she certainly is discovering what good, intelligent, hitting the passing lanes defense can do. How many steals does she already have here? I'll bet you Peer has at least 4 steals. We're not even halfway through the first half.
Well, on my count, the Papermakers have 8 turnovers, and the Tigers only 1. And Emerson will make the first free throw. The foul was going to be on Taylor Krupsak, her second, team's 5th.
Emerson Peer had 9 points. It was 2 for 2 on threes back in January 15th at Nekoosa. She's well headed for bigger numbers than this one.
Well, she missed the free throw. Reese off the rebound. Peer gets it back, and her pass on the baseline was stolen away.
Ran into trouble.
So the Papermakers now trailing big here in this first half. Trying to get some offense going. Their only point's a free throw. As they move the ball around against this Ripon D.
Good defense.
Tried to get it inside, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Tigers' Reese Brooks. But it goes to the Papermakers.
The thing about that is if Reese could do it all over again, she just could have caught it.
Yeah,
I don't know why she knocked it away.
Yeah, she knocked it away instead of catching it.
Just catch it.
All right, here we go with it now to Strigi. And the shot is up and good.
Off the window.
And it's now 16-3 Tigers with Emerson Peer bringing the ball up. Paczynski on the wing left side. Into the corner. She's going to drive to the basket. Up and in. Emerson Peer found an opening, and she took advantage of it.
Yeah, no weak side rotation. So once she got by her primary defender, she was all on, and now they're going to get called for a foul on Paczynski, it appears.
For Reyna, her first. It's the team's 4th. And Nekoosa will get the ball. Still in the backcourt. And they get it in, and it was Anna Bukoc who almost made the steal.
Yeah, it was.
But Nekoosa was able to control it. Now a pass that goes over and back, and a turnover to the Tigers.
Yeah, those are the two that have gotten my attention in the latter stages of this season. That being Danny Brewer of late, and then Anna Bukoc, that really have athleticism that if they can work on their basketball game, being strong with the ball, dribble and passing and catching, they could really change their game next season a lot.
Here's a pass inside that goes awry, and it's a turnover to Nekoosa.
Don't reach.
Bringing it up is Garza.
Yeah,
goes to the hoop, and she was fouled.
I don't know. We're not taking our feet with us. We stop when the ball gets next to him. The Ripon defender gets flat-footed and decides to reach, and they get called for the cheap foul.
And that foul is on Brenna Flanagan, her first, team's 5th. Ripon will inbound it. I'm sorry. Nekoosa inbounds it, gets to the corner. A 3 missed by Bristol Brock.
That was a nice board by Brooks.
And Brooks gets the board. Flanagan right corner. 3 good! Brenna Flanagan. And there's another timeout on the floor. 8 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Ripon has opened up a 21-3 lead.
What Ripon is doing to Nekoosa is what Amro did to Ripon a few nights ago. And that pure one-on-one defense never really, Nekoosa's having to work really hard just to even get a look at a shot. And that's what happened to Ripon against Amro. Ripon could not get a shot because of the aggressive defensive posture that the Foxes brought into the gym the other night. And it's, what was that, Tuesday night?
Yeah.
And it's nice to see Ripon returning the favor to a conference opponent.
Well, it's also good, Marty, to see these girls play with some real confidence here as we head into the last regular season
game. And the reason
game.
why you're playing with confidence, because you're creating turnovers on one end defensively, and then you're getting great opportunities both at the rim And for whatever reason, Ripon really seems to be settling on some 3 balls and some long 2s in there coming home for him. And I think that has a lot to do with that word you just mentioned, confidence.
Well, as far as the 3-ball goes, Emerson Pierre has 2 of them, and Brenna Flanagan just made one that resulted in a Papermaker timeout.
Yeah. And Pierre made her first. She was 2 for 2 on her first 2, missed her last. Yeah. And like I said, she was 2 for 2 against Nekoosa back in January.
So the Papermakers struggling on the offense here, going to try and get something going. Again, a young team, started 3 sophomores.
Boy, we love
Garza in the right
slap
corner.
At the ball, we get in trouble defensively.
Ostrom to the basket,
nice
throws it up, no good. Rebound, but to Nekoosa's Murray, and she tried to get the ball out of there, and she's called for a travel. That is a tough call.
How frustrating is that one?
So Ripon will get the ball after the traveling violation, and Paisley Spalding will give it to Reese Brooks, who will bring it up for the Tigers. Here's Truchinski on the wing left side, into the corner. That's Buchholz. Resop posting up, going to the basket, up and good! And she drew a foul.
Got a little bit of a facial there, it looked like, but the contacts are in place.
Strong move by Emma Resop. And the foul is going to be on Kyla Strigi, the junior, her first and the team's 6th. Let's see if Emma can make this free throw, and she hits the old-fashioned 3-point play. And has had a very good first half with 9 points.
She's always been aggressive. I remember her sophomore year when they brought her up. Emma Resop has never had to be, talked to about playing a little more deliberate. That's who she is.
So now the Papermakers with the ball, gets knocked back out here to Murray. Garza lost control, but it is Jayla Murray who comes up with it for Nekoosa. Now she's trapped in the corner, and she gets pushed a little bit by Reese Brooks, and that's a foul. The poor girl, Jayla Murray, hit the deck after that bounce, huh?
I couldn't see it.
Oh, it was a hip check for sure, yes.
Give it up. She must have watched that U.S. women's hockey team
the gold medal game today, yes. All right, making a nice drive and shot was Taylor Krupsak, but no good, and Resop the rebound.
See, we got 3 players running down in the same spot on that fast break.
Here's Brooks now, and she is trying to get it to Millie Gales. She does, but she's trapped under the basket. Oh, what a nice pass to Emma Resop. Finding Resop coming down the lane.
Good job by Gales to stay patient, waiting for her teammate to make herself available for that left-handed layup as we get a reach foul again. Someone needs to talk to this Ripon defense. Stop reaching, because everyone's going to be sitting out of the game here with fouls.
Just going back to that play, Marty. Millie Gales didn't panic. She waited. I thought maybe she would panic. I was panicking for her.
Yeah, I was too. I'm just a little more. My panic is internal. Yeah. Yours is more external.
Somebody had a panic,
I was there
right?
with you. I was there with you, brother.
Yeah. All right, for Paisley, it's her first foul, team 7th, and that's why Nekoosa was at the free throw line in a bonus.
I would have got that ball to Gales a long time ago.
The shot was no good. Resop got the rebound. Here she is again, off glass. Good, Emma Resop.
Nothing wrong with that.
Having a senior moment, and she drew a foul.
A senior moment.
Well,
hey, I'm starting to have those at home sometimes, Or
you're not the only one, buddy. I know I do.
I'm just glad I walked in the front door and it's my house. Yeah.
But this is a senior moment for the girl basketball player. She misses the free throw, unfortunately. But Nekoosa gets the ball. Ripon opening up a huge, huge lead here, 28-3. All right, Papermakers. 1 basket, 1 free throw. That's all they have here in this first half. They've struggled. Of course, they've struggled all season. Young team. Here's Ostrom into the right side. Bringing it out to Millstone. He's going to drive, but gets the ball up to Garza. Nice fake. Drive to the basket. Shot up. No good. That was Taylor Krupsak. And the ball is held on the rebound. And the possession arrow to the Tigers.
Got to get stronger hands. They got to work on that part of the game too. That should have been a rebound right to Spalding right away. But it worked out, like you said, on the possession arrow.
Emerson Peer returns. Flanagan as well.
Did some
for
extra
Ripon.
lights just go on? Because I think they got brighter in here.
They do.
Nice
Peer,
take.
what a nice basket. What a nice move by Emerson Peer to the basket. Lays it off the glass, up and in.
She's got one of those drives from both sides of the court now. Good.
And now a nice drive, but the shot was missed by Murray.
Because of Brenna Flanagan's weak side help. Good job.
And
Yeah.
Emerson Peer wanted to get to the basket again, and she traveled.
Now, there's nothing wrong with that move if you're in the NBA.
Yeah,
But
right?
that's,
Yeah.
I've always wondered why the best players in the world get to travel legally.
The extra Euro step, they call that.
Yeah, we'll call that the double Euro.
Yeah. Well, she kind of got caught in no man's land there, but regardless.
In this case, we'll call it no woman's land.
It's a turnover, and the ball goes to the Papermakers. And bringing
Stop
it up
reaching,
now.
girls. Just play with your feet.
Lily Oldstrom over now to Brock. Lost the ball.
Yeah, she got
And it goes
bailed
out. Now here's
Look
Spalding
left,
the other
look
way, going to the hoop, and it's going to be an offensive foul
Oh, my.
on Paisley Spalding.
That's a tough call. Ooh.
Well,
Here we go.
yeah. For Paisley, her second, team's 8th.
Okay, we got
I got to tell you, Marty, I did think
Yeah.
it was good defense. I really did.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that.
I thought the girl, the defense was, she was set.
Yeah, well,
Paisley made the contact.
you and the ref are having dinner tonight, I heard, so that's a tough combo for me to go up against.
I could use dinner. I'm hungry. I work till 5, so I don't get much chance to eat. There's the shot, no good, by Kyla Strigi.
Go.
The rebound by the Tigers, that's Buchholz to Flanagan, who gets it up across the timeline. She's going to stop, shoot a 3, why not? In and out, no good. Reset the rebound, up, no good. Again up, no good, again. And the foul on the floor. Or is it a held ball? No, it's a foul on the floor. And so Emma Resop will go to the free throw line with a bonus situation. The foul is on Lily Ostrom, her first, team's 8th. And let's see if Emma can get a second free throw. She rattles it down, and she will get a second free throw. Ripon doing well at the free throw line here tonight, 6 out of 8.
That's good because they're shooting from the free throw line just 56% now in the year.
That one's short.
It's good to see.
But she gets her own rebound as it came off the front of the rim hard, and goes now to Reese Brooks. Over now to Turchinski. Back to Brooks. Oh, it's going to be stolen. Nope. It was taken away, though, by Reese Brooks again. Need a little crisper pass.
That's happened
there.
all season long. They just got to get better.
Now
Good
Brooks
move.
to the basket. Off glass. Good! Reese Brooks with a great basket.
Yes, got to see more of that.
And it's 33
Outstanding.
to 3 in this first half. Nekoosa into that right corner. And with the ball there is Lily Oldstrom. Goes around the horn. Left side. How about a 3? Off the back of the rim. And it's Resop with the rebound.
Resop will have her double-double by halftime. We're just below 4 minutes till then.
Brooks to Flanagan. And it's going to be a held ball. She dribbled into trouble.
Nice job.
And it's a turnover.
Yeah, it's a good way to describe it.
3:47 remains in the first half. And the Tigers with a big lead. And the Papermakers will bring it up. Left side with it now. Here is Brock. Gets the bounce pass to Strigi. Turns around. Garza. Brock. Oh, the ball came loose. And it's a turnover by the Tigers. Trochinski. Flanagan. Reese up underneath. She's going to do a little reverse. Up and good by Emma Resop. What a first half she has had.
Yeah, I got to believe she'll have a double-double.
Now the Papermakers the other way. Still struggling. The Ripon defense has been strong. Top of the key is Krupsak. Right side now, making a move is Brock. Will bounce it off to Garza. Resop almost stole it. but now a traveling violation on Nekoosa. They got the ball back, but
that's a tough call.
That is a tough call.
It started with a bad bounce pass.
Yeah.
It went off the shins of the intended receiver, and from there just went from bad to ugly.
And it's Emerson Peer who brings the ball up for the Tigers.
Boy, she had a nice first half. Started doing it with defense and then started bombing shots from downtown. Hit her first 2 threes.
Here's Reesop to the hoop, left side. Lays it up and in for
Holy
Emma
smokes.
Reesop.
Did I see Reesop with a crossover right to left, finish left hand off the window?
18 points already for Emma in the first half. There's another steal.
By Flanagan.
And then she lost control of the ball. And Nekoosa will go the other way with it. Long pass left side, bounce pass to Garza inside, shot no good. Brooks the rebound, and here comes Reese. Across the timeline, she gets it to Peer, tries a three, off the rim, no good. The rebound came off hard to Reese up to Kurchinski. Underneath is Flanagan wide open off the glass, and good for Brenna Flanagan.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, is that nice. Nice offense.
What great ball movement by the Tigers, and a timeout with 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining in the first half. It's the Tigers 39, the Papermakers 3.
Just to let you know we'll talk about that at halftime. What we can talk about is playoff. Ripon will go to Columbus this coming Tuesday to start WIA first round of regional action, Division 3. Also Division 3, Wautoma will visit West Salem. Mayville will go to Berlin. This is all Division 3. Lodi will go to Adams Friendship, and Richland Center will visit Westfield. And then Ripon, Nekoosa, who's number 4, will go to Necedah. Nekoosa versus Necedah. How's that?
Right? Battle of the Ends.
Yes.
Also at halftime, we will air that little pregame ceremony that recognized the 4 senior girls here on the Ripon channel. We'll have a little bit of commentary, go over the scoring, and then we have a foul there. That looks like on Brenna Flanagan. That'll be her second personal, and it'll be the 9th team, and Nekoosa will go to the line for a bonus. And, we'll talk about a few other things at halftime before we get to that brief little ceremony, pregame recognition. To the free throw line is going to be Prairie Millstone, and her first shot is no good, and Reese Brooks gets the rebound.
Look for it. Give her the ball. There you go.
That's going to be Emerson Peer into the lane, to the basket. Wide open, like right down Wisconsin Avenue, and Emerson Peer puts it in.
And you can even make that pass 2 dribbles before that.
And here comes the Papermakers the other way, making a nice little bounce pass to that right corner. And now a 3 from outside, no good. And Reese Brooks couldn't control the rebound. It goes out of bounds to Nekoosa. 68 seconds remain here in this first half. That'd have been a first half for the Papermakers to forget, as they've struggled the whole game. Making a move now to the basket. Nice shot is up.
Yeah, it
was by Millstone. Missed it though. And it's Danny Brewer with the rebound and a behind-the-back dribble.
Well, impressed you, huh?
Did indeed. Now Emerson Peer back to Brewer. All right. Brewer running the offense. Here's Brooks left side. Danny Brewer for 3. Good! The Tigers playing well in this first half. Scoring at will. And now the Papermakers with the offense as we kind of get down to the first half. Here's a shot from the left corner. No good. The rebound comes off, though, to Nekoosa. Up to the basket, no good. Blocked on Krupsak's shot. Brewer.
Good movement.
To Emerson Peer. Baseline move, up and in.
You had 1 dribble after the rebound, 2 passes, and already after 2 passes, the Ripon player was getting the layup. Blocked shot.
And a shot at the buzzer blocked by Emerson Peer. And it is halftime, certainly mercifully for the Nekoosa Papermakers, who have had a tough first half indeed.
Ripon won that game back in January, 49-34. It's already 46-3. They always say that, as a basketball program, you're either getting better or you're declining, but you're not staying the same. So right now, after first minutes of action, I think it's easy to say that maybe Ripon's improving for sure.
I would agree, and I think it's at the big C word, the confidence, and you can see it from the players who certainly were coached in this game to hit the basket.
Well,
and they been driving to the basket and getting some layups, hitting a couple threes.
I thought Coach Sauerbrei in the pregame interview made a real interesting observation because we were talking about confidence, and she said, they said that with WLA that maybe their best player was not going to be playing, and by golly, Ripon came out and played, like with more confidence probably, and Amro, no, their best player played, and we know her, right? She's going to go to St. Cloud State and play collegiately.
Right.
And Coach challenged them, and they said, yeah, they didn't have the confidence as much as they did. They're so impressionable. I make that comment all the time, and that's where good coaching and good senior leadership can help that part of the game.
All right, well, the scoring here, let's give it to you. Again, it's Ripon 46, Nekoosa 3. The only basket by Nekoosa was by Kyla Strigi, the free throw by Jayla Murray. For Ripon, they've had a terrific first half.
Well, yeah.
They've enjoyed it. It's Reese Brooks,
nuts,
who has 3 points. Brenna Flanagan has 5. Emma Reesup, what a first half for her. 20 points in the first half. Danny Brewer with 3. It's Emerson Peer, also a terrific first half, as she has 15 points. Paisley Spalding rounds out the scoring with 2. So that's how the scoring goes. And as far as turnovers, Ripon, Marty, we discussed this too, averaging 25 turnovers a game. Tonight, only 6 in that first half, whereas Nekoosa has 14. Their average is 28, so they're right on schedule there. So nonetheless, it's the Tigers' big lead here on senior night, 46-3.
I mean, you average 42 on the year, you got 46 at the half. That kind of blows stats right out of the water, doesn't it?
It certainly does help.
We're on the fun side with this broadcast, aren't we?
We are indeed. And as mentioned, the Tigers will play at Columbus on Tuesday. Ripon was the 11th seed.
Yeah.
And Columbus, the 6th, I believe they were.
Mm-hmm.
And, it does kind of bring back what happened last year when the Tigers went to Two Rivers, not expecting to win. And by golly, they upset Two Rivers to get to the second round of the regionals.
Guess where you and I are going next August in preseason football?
We're going to Columbus, aren't we?
Two Rivers.
Oh, okay. I did not know that, but all right, Two Rivers.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah, I just one other thing I want to add about our conference. So your first place, 4th-ranked state Division III Wisconsin Dells girls team, they get a bye. They will not be playing Tuesday on the 24th. Also, second place at 10-3 currently, Mauston, will also get a bye. And so what will happen is Mauston will be at home on the Friday the 27th, the second round, or if you will, the semifinal of regional play. They'll get the winner of Richland Center and Westfield, and the winner of Lodi and Adams Friendship will have the distinct pleasure of traveling to Wisconsin Dells to play in that semifinal. So, got that all memorized? It'll be on the midterm test.
Yeah, well, I certainly hope so. You're talking about football at Two Rivers next fall.
Yeah.
I will probably be spending the weekend searching restaurants.
Okay,
where we can eat.
Yeah, well, I'm really losing on that deal now because with the economy being what it is now, when the price of gas being what it is, man, you're walking away. You're walking away nice. And where I get real nervous because you do the driving and I buy dinner. That was all on me. My idea is when I see you start looking at the dessert menu. That's when I really realize, good thing I brought my credit cards and checkbook with me.
Well, you're a working man in the summertime, so
you're helping stimulate the economy.
Indeed,
you're a team player, Lynn.
Well, as I tell all of my full-time working friends to keep working full-time, paying into Social Security, so I can stay retired.
Absolutely.
All right, Marty.
You and I will never get tired of retired.
Marty, tell you what,
Yeah.
the Ripon Channel, let's get to that pregame ceremony and recognition of the 4 seniors.
Yep.
I think Riley has it all queued up, ready to go.
Yep.
And we'll be.
Players tonight on senior night. First up, ladies and gentlemen, Reese Brooks. Reese is the daughter of Julie Jens and Steve Brooks. Reese has been playing basketball officially for 11 years, but we all know she's been dribbling since she learned how to walk. Reese's favorite basketball memories involve her family, growing up watching her dad coach, her brother play basketball, and playing on the team for 2 years with her older sister. Reese states her biggest basketball fans are her grandparents, and she's been playing on varsity for 4 years in front of them. Reese is most proud of working through adversity over the past 4 years in high school. Reese has also been a member of the tennis team and participates in track and field. Her plans after graduation include being part of the track and field team at Carthage College, where she will pursue a major in criminal justice and a minor in chemistry. Reese's advice to the underclassmen is this: effort is always in your control, so work hard and approach things with a good attitude. Don't take anything for granted, as these years go by so fast. We want to thank Reese for all she's done for our girls basketball program. You will be missed. Ladies and gentlemen, Reese Brooks. Next we have Britta Flanagan. Britta's mom is Anna Kegler and her dad is Patrick Flanagan. Britta started playing basketball 10 years ago in 3rd grade and has enjoyed playing in front of her biggest fans, her grandparents, parents, and her most favorite little fan, her sister Ellen. Through the years, Britta has been made many good friendships with her teammates. She also enjoys making bonds with her young Tiger basketball players at youth camp. Britta's proudest basketball moment was when she finally had enough confidence in herself to shoot 3-pointers. Britta was all-conference volleyball player for Ripon during her high school career. After graduation, she will either attend Fox Valley Technical College or UW-Oshkosh to pursue a degree in the medical field. Britta also wants to work with children. Britta's hopes is that the younger players in the program continue to play with confidence and keep their heads high. We appreciate Britta's enthusiasm and positivity during the season. Congratulations, Britta. We appreciate it. Thank you. And now we have Emma Riza. Emma is the granddaughter of Chuck Flob and the daughter of Doug Riza. Emma began playing basketball in 4th grade. Emma's biggest fans have been her grandpa, grandma, dad, friends, family, and her coaches through the years. Emma's proudest basketball memory was scoring 25 points in just 15 minutes, all while injured. Emma has enjoyed watching the juniors, sophomores, and freshmen grow as people and become her best friends. Emma considers it a great honor to be a role model to the underclassmen, and she is beyond grateful. While in high school, Emma also played AAU basketball, club volleyball, and participates in track and field. She earned first-team all-conference honors for the Tigers volleyball team this year. Following graduation, Emma will be enrolling at UW-Madison, majoring in political science and pre-law track. Emma's advice to her younger teammates is to work when nobody is watching. The effort is worth it, and you'll see the results. She also wants them to live in the moment and encourages them to not take the long basketball season for granted, because it goes by so quickly. Thank you for your leadership on and off the court, Emma. And on final senior, Raina Turchinsky. Raina's parents are Nicole and Paul Turchinsky. Raina started playing basketball in 3rd grade. She took her junior year off from playing and instead managed the boys' basketball team. However, she returned to finish her final season this year. Raina's favorite basketball memory was when AJ drained a half-quarter during practice. Through the years, Raina has enjoyed playing for her biggest fans, her mom Nicole and her dad Paul, and 2 family friends, Chad and Mel. Raina is proud that she came back after the season off and was able to prove herself that the past does not define her. Raina was a key member of the Ripon volleyball team through high school. After graduation, Raina will continue with volleyball as a member of the women's volleyball team at Ripon College, where she plans to pursue a degree in education. Raina's advice to the underclassmen is to believe in themselves. She wants them to know that they can do hard things even when it seems nearly impossible. Raina advises them to be good teammates who pick each other up, cheer loudly, and never stop clapping. She also wants them to remember to give themselves grace, laugh a lot, and take in every moment. We're so glad you came back, Raina. Congratulations to all 4 seniors. Following tonight's varsity game, you're all invited to join in the comments for senior celebration and cake. And now, for the last time on the home court, Ripon Tiger basketball players, please give one more round of applause for our seniors, Reese, Brenna, Emma, and Raina. Congratulations.
All right, welcome back to the Ripon Channel. The second half just beginning. We hope that you enjoyed the little halftime recognition ceremony. And as we get started, Ripon has the ball first. Missed 3 in the left corner results in a foul on Emma Resop to start the second half. And it's Nekoosa's ball.
Hard to believe that's Emma's first foul.
I know. Well,
her playing style.
Yes, she's an aggressive player, and fortunately, only 1 foul here tonight, and it took the second half to do it. She had a great half offensively, scoring 20 points. Here's a 3 left corner by Nekoosa, no good, and Resop runs down the rebound for the Tigers. Here she comes the other way.
Where's that left hand? Come on, Emma.
Goes to Emerson Peer, who lays it up and in, driving to the basket.
She's realized, too many players, when they see the help defense coming over, they immediately pick up their dribble and stop.
Emerson,
she's realizing she can dribble through it.
And she's had a terrific first half. She had 15 points in the first half.
And it goes to show she's using her offhand on the dribbling, what that can do.
Here
Opens
we go
up your offense big time.
So Nekoosa moving the ball around into that right corner to the baseline.
Trouble.
And losing the ball out of bounds, unfortunately, was Bristol Brock.
If I was coaching in practice, I would have barbed wire along the baseline underneath the basket. And if you want to go down there, have at it, but we better have the Band-Aid kit nearby.
All right, here's Peer with it. Goes to the pass to Truchinski. Oh, a little over her head and out of bounds for a turnover. So Nekoosa will get the ball back, trailing 48-3.
So one of the things they talked about to me, they've done it twice now, back-to-back times. They're on top, they're going side to side with that first pass up on top and trying to get that defense out of position.
The junior varsity Ripon won, and they won 25-18. Yeah, that was an attempted steal by Reese Brooks. Contact, but no call made. Garza over to the right side, and a 3, no good out there by Ostrom, but the ball came hard off the rim, and it's a Nekoosa offensive board.
That is impossible. Those are soft rims.
Now driving, backing out though, and Brenna Flanagan knocks the ball away, and it's stolen away. Here's Emerson Peer laying it up. Little too hard, and the rebound to Emma Resop, who puts it up and in.
Yeah, Resop made herself Pier's wingman and was rewarded by that hustle to get that offensive putback.
Always follow the ball. There's a steal by Emma Resop to the right side to the basket, up and no good, but she drew a foul. So it will be Emma Resop to the line shooting 2.
Tigers picked up where they have left off. You know, you're looking at this lopsided score, my friend. Well, back on February 10th, Wisconsin Dells went to Wautoma. And let me tell you, everybody for Wautoma, grandmothers, everybody, children, pets, family pets, they all went down to the basement. It wasn't pretty for the Hornets. Final score was 104-19.
Ooh.
Hopkins for the Dells. She finished with 49 points on 11 of 19 on threes. The team shot 42 threes doing a Grinnell imitation.
Oh my gosh.
And they had, the team had 22 assists. They had 28 steals. Wautoma was forced into 41 turnovers.
Oh dear.
So
well,
if you look deep enough, you'll always, misery loves company, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, Nekoosa, let's see if we can get them some points here. Get on the board. Ripon again playing a good defense, and Nekoosa struggled the whole game. And there's a pass that goes out of bounds, and it's a turnover for the Papermakers.
Coach Sauerbrei said they were going to start with defensive pressure, and it's worked extremely well for the Tigers, and that really is what is that defensive effort spearheaded early in the game by Peer, is what's turned a lot of points for Tigers.
Now Pierre has it to the top of the circle, right side. Brooks fakes to the baseline, stops. Pierre in the right corner, and the ball was knocked out of her hands, out of bounds, but the Tigers will retain possession. 14:46 remains in the second half. I dare say, Marty, that I don't know if Ripon has ever won by
Good job
such a large margin.
By Emma Resop, triple jump stop, and no call. Could have been a foul.
Got her own rebound, but it was taken away.
It sure was by that sophomore Vega, 44 or 30. Yeah,
34.
I'm sorry, 34. Yeah, my bad.
That's okay. That was a steal by Emerson Pierre. And she drives left side, goes to Reese Brooks. And Brooks will bring it back out on top.
I wish Reese would use that left hand.
Here's Pierre with it. Now she goes over to Adele Miner. To Brooks.
There it is.
Baseline, little jumper off glass, no good. Rebound out of bounds to Nekoosa.
Yep. Good job by Pierre trying to haul it in. Yep. She does use her left hand nicely, Brooks, the senior, on that left side of the offense on that baseline. But I like her to use it on top as well.
Millie Gale's in the game. Oh, we're going to have a timeout with 14 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the second half.
Yeah.
And the Ripon Tigers lead this one 52-3.
So the standings are 4th-ranked Wisconsin Dells in the South Central Conference, with this being the last regular season game of the season prior to tournament play. They are 23-0, 13-0 in conference. Mauston, the Golden Eagles, are 10-3 in conference, 19-4 overall. Westfield, 9-4, 14-9, as is Adams Friendship with identical records, tied for 3rd at 9-4 and 14-9 overall. Berlin, the other side of the bottom half of the conference, is all below water. Berlin is at 6-7 in conference. Ripon 4-10, or 4-9, I should say. Nekoosa 2-11, and Wautoma 0-13. So I'm sorry, they're 3-10 in conference, Ripon, and they're 4-18, I believe, overall. So they do have that WLA win out of conference.
All right, after the timeout, which was taken by Nekoosa, the Papermakers have one timeout remaining. Ripon has yet to take a timeout.
Andy Bradley brings his Tiger boys tomorrow night here. Senior night for the boys, and they are going to have senior night, and they'll be taking on Nekoosa as well. We will be talking after this game tonight to the seniors, the 4 senior girls, that after this game, and see what they have to say. That could be interesting, Lynn.
Especially after a game like this, everyone will be happy and cheerful. And,
exactly.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. No pretend smiles.
Yeah. It'll be all smiles tonight.
Hey, one thing I want to talk about this Nekoosa team, and I just saw one of the best examples of it's a travel, and that is their coach, Julie
Hoyer.
Hoyer. Yeah. I tell you, her and her assistants got. This team is setting the best ball screens I've seen all season, and a lot of them are abrupt. They know how to do it. They do it well. So now that I've said that, when next time they have the ball, I want you to watch their half-court offense.
Here's Adele Miner in the left corner. Bounce passes it over here to Reese Brooks. Miner posted up, gets the ball, and she's fouled over the back.
Yeah.
That foul on Prairie Millstone. Here, 3rd personal. It's only the 2nd team foul of the half. And 3 new players coming in for the Papermakers.
Don't know. I don't know who 25 is for Nekoosa. It's not on either JV or varsity roster.
Well, there's a pass that goes out of bounds, and it goes to Ripon. It was knocked out of bounds by Nekoosa. So the Tigers will get the ball. It will be Brooks to inbound it in the left corner. Over to Danny Brooks, who will bring it between the circles. Millie Gales. Adele Miner posts up, turnaround shot, no good. Resop the rebound, and we're going to have a held ball, and it will be Papermakers possession. with 13:01 remaining in the second half. Bringing it up will be Taylor Krupsak for Nekoosa. Again, struggling here. Only one basket in this game. But Ripon playing very well defensively.
Yeah, they are right there. Was an example of that.
Top of the key. Makes a move into the lane. Little bounce pass, shot, and good for Nekoosa.
Dribble drive dish right there. It's an example of that triple D.
And now a shot the other way by Millie Gales and puts it up and in. So the Tigers answer the Papermakers basket. Dribbling in the lane and bringing it back out, but
nice.
Getting the ball back was Krupsak. Shot up no good. Adele Miner with the rebound. She's double teamed, and she's also fouled. Looks like Bristol Brock, number 3, will be her third personal and the third team foul. So now the Tigers, we have Emerson Peer back in, Anna Buchholz, also Raina Truchinski. All coming into the game. And it's Truchinski to bring the ball up for Ripon. To Peer. Buchholz with it, left side. Jump pass to Flanagan, but it's stolen away.
Yep,
we could have a layup, up and no good. On the
read.
Basket by Kyla Strigi, but Ripon does a foul on the play.
What a nice job by Strigi.
Yeah.
Just sitting in that passing lane, took a note out of Emerson Peer's playbook.
The free throw shooter is good by Strigi. The foul was on Ripon's Anna Buchholz, her first, team second. And so that free throw good. And she will get another one.
Ripon doing a much better job defensively. Of all those silly reach-ins, they got called for fouls in the first half. Haven't really seen much of that at all in the second half. So I think that must have been addressed in the locker room.
All right, new player in for Nekoosa, number 12, not on the roster.
4
Well,
across.
one of these girls, I'm sure.
Or 3 across, I should say, for Ripon. Ball screen by Miner.
Buchholz with it, left corner Flanagan. Bounce pass inside to Buchholz.
Boy, how did she come up with that?
Goes out to Truchinski
Looks
for 3. Good! Raina Truchinski hits the 3.
Yeah, we had a great view of that. You know it was going down right away.
It's 57-7. There's a nice shot there by Taylor Krupsak.
Yeah, Krupsak did a
Driving
nice
to the
job
basket,
of finishing up, kept her chin on the rim and finished through contact. Nice job.
All right, so now Emerson Peer for the Tigers. Goes to Buchholz, left side. Stops the dribble. Flanagan. Peer now on the right side was going to go out. Bounce passes it over to Truchinski, but couldn't hang on, and it goes out of bounds.
Just grab it. Don't try to recover a loose ball with a dribble.
So it's a turnover. And let's see here. We're going to allow Reese Brooks into the game. Yep. A couple of them. Reese up in, Brooks in.
Under 11 minutes here.
57-9. I don't know if I've ever been announced a game, Marty, where the lead was 50 at one point. Now it's 48.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have. But good thing we're on the winning end, because it would certainly be less entertaining.
It would.
There's a 3, no good. Rebound out of there. Flanagan will come up with it. Gets it to Brooks, and she'll bring it across for the Ripon Tigers. There's Reese up with it. He's going to go into the lane. Bounce passes it out.
Just sprint up and flash the middle of the lane. You'll be open.
Look at Reese up into the lane, but pushes the ball back out to Truchinski. Brooks, cross court to Flanagan. And Flanagan will go to Truchinski, who will resettle.
Someone just go back door. Hard V cut, go back door.
Truchinski has it now, and she gets a screen. Nope, no screen. Ball goes out of bounds to Ripon. It was knocked out by Taylor Krupsak of Nekoosa. So Turchinski will inbound it.
They're back. They're back in their zone. That's what Ripon has to figure out here.
Here we go with Brooks. Turchinski.
Got to look immediately when you get the ball down low. Flanagan was open.
Resop got the ball to Minor. I think Resop wanted to drive, but Adele was right there. Here's posting up to Adele Minor. Shot up, no good, but a foul.
What a nice touch pass by Flanagan. It was perfect. She understood what was going on. Caught it on the wing and immediately got it down to Minor, who had posted up on the block.
Fouls on Kyla Strigi, her second, team's fourth, and Adele Minor gets 2 free throws, and the first one is no good. So she'll get another one. Adele, no points tonight. She doesn't dribble.
No, when she
gets
a lot
the
of
ball
people
for a
like
free throw.
Everyone's got their little idiosyncrasies when they go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Adele doesn't dribble. Here's a nice drive to the basket by Taylor Krubsack. She puts it up and in. Now Ripon the other way. Bounce passes here to Brooks. Flanagan in the corner. Tries to get it to Minor. The ball's
They'll stay with Ripon.
bouncing all over the place. Goes out of bounds, but it does stay with Ripon.
How frustrating is that if you're Nekoosa? They're going to do 5 for 5, Nekoosa.
So we have for Ripon, Danny Brewer enters the game, and who else came in? Paisley Spalding. Okay. So Brooks will inbound it, and she goes to Spalding, but it's off her chest, out of bounds. And then I think a Nekoosa player touched it before it went out, so yeah. Ripon still gets possession.
Nekoosa can't win for trying, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's been a tough night. All right, Brooks looking, bounce passes it, tries to get it to Resop, but knocked out by Nekoosa.
Going for a new school record. It'll be the 4th inbounds on this possession.
Well, let's see if this time it'll work.
Yeah, they say the 4th time's the charm.
I don't know who they are, but there's a shot to Resop. Good! Up and in, Emma Resop. Good play. And the Tigers just about to hit 60. Still up by 48. There's a long pass into the corner. And Resop tried to steal it away, but it goes out of bounds. And it will remain with the Nekoosa Papermakers. Billy Gales comes in. Raina Turchinski out. The inbound. Nice movement on the ball. Try a 3. Left side. No good. Rebound out of bounds to the Tigers. So Ripon going to get a clean sweep here tonight, winning the junior varsity game 25-18. And way ahead here now in this varsity game, 59-11. It's a good warm-up, good confidence builder for the tournament, which starts Tuesday at Columbus for Ripon.
Papermakers staying in their zone.
Spalding, Brewer, now 3. No good, out of bounds. Yes, out of bounds to the Papermakers.
Yeah, missed everything on that. Resop trying to keep it in.
It's a reminder, stick with us. Marty's going to talk to the 4 seniors after the game here.
Hey, what a treat that's going to be.
Should be fun.
Yeah, especially when you have no idea what you're going to ask.
Well,
or what they're going to say.
Well, both, yeah. And that's why you volunteered to do the interview.
Actually, Reese Brooks asked at the end of that game against Omro, said, hey, you going to talk to the seniors after the game on Thursday? I said, well, I guess we are. Nice durable drive right through the gauntlet by Resop.
Emma Resop took that one coast to coast.
You've said that a few times tonight.
I have, and she's done well. Now the Tigers, again, up by 50. There's a shot, no good. Resop the rebound. Will she do it again? She's dribbling it up.
She's got a big double-double tonight.
There's Reese Brooks. She's going to try a 3. Why not? No good. Rebound, Resop, but she got knocked to the floor.
They're going to call travel.
They're going to call that a travel.
Yeah, I think it's one of these situations where the refs are aware of the scoreboard. because Resop got hammered from behind. There was a reason she went to the floor. And they're just going to kind of let some things go here at this point of the game here with under 6.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, well, it's a running clock now, the mercy rule. So the clock won't stop unless there's a timeout or an injury.
State rankings, area schools in Division I, Appleton East and Kimberly, they're ranked 5 and 6 respectively. In Division II, our old conference foes, Fox Valley Lutheran is ranked 3rd in state in Division II.
Oh, yeah.
Beaver Dam 5, Xavier 6. And then in Division III, our old conference opponent, Kettle Moraine Lutheran, is ranked number 2. And Wisconsin Dells, our very own Dells from the South Central Conference, is ranked 4th in state. In the two smaller divisions, Division 4 and 5, there are no area teams that are ranked in the top 10. So I just let those two categories go, those two divisions, no area schools.
Well, both teams do some substituting, and looks like the Ripon senior girls are all in here for the last 5 minutes or so. And Nekoosa with the ball. Bounce pass, but run down there by the Papermaker player. She stops, goes in the lane, and to the left side. With it now is Krupsak with a shot, no good. Tipped to Tuchinski for the rebound.
From Brooks. Now Brooks comes up with it.
And here she comes the other way. Left corner,
nice.
Emerson Peer. Bounce pass to Resop. Over now to Brooks for 3. Good!
Pretty basketball, ladies. Very nice. Inside-out basketball there at its best.
And Reese Brooks gets the 3.
Double ball screen.
Ball's on the floor, but Nekoosa comes up with it. Left side. Bounce pass 3, top of the key, no good. Resop got the board. Well, she attempted to get it. Yep, she finally comes up with it. And we're going to have a substitution timeout. And all the seniors, I think, will be coming out one at a time.
Going to get Spalding in for Krasinski. I think you're right.
And let's see what happens next.
I hate saying that to you, Lynn, but I do believe you are correct, my friend.
Perhaps, yep. Now another one comes
Perhaps.
in. There's Emerson Peer, 3 on the left wing. And there's another timeout for the next senior to come out, and it will be Emma Risa.
I thought they were going to go numerically, 1 through 4. But no,
they didn't.
They started with Traczynski at number 1. Now they got Resop at number 4. 2 and 3 will have to be taken out.
All right, here we go. Anna Buchholz will be the next to come in. There's a jump shot from the left side, no good. Reese Brooks gets the rebound. And there's a timeout called. And who will be next to come out of the game? It's going to be Brenna Flanagan. Ripon with 2 timeouts and 1 senior left. And Reese Brooks will be the lone senior remaining on the floor. She gets it to Adele Miner. And the ball goes out of bounds. And this will be Reese Brooks. She will be done. So the 4 seniors all done here at home tonight.
There they are. Last time they're going to set foot on this court.
67-11 is our score. And Nekoosa will bring the ball up for the Papermakers. After the game, as mentioned, Marty will go talk to the 4 senior girls. And we look forward to that.
More round ball tomorrow night. We'll finish up our high school basketball boys and girls WIA season tomorrow night with Coach Andy Bradley's Tiger boys taking on Nekoosa Papermakers on senior night for the boys.
There's a travel.
Really?
That's called.
I thought that was a nice step through. Here we go. Less, 2.5 minutes? It's just a formality at this point for the Ripon Tigers. have not been able to say that a lot this season. Lopez sticks her nose in there.
She does. She's a hard rock player.
Yeah, you wouldn't look at her. Looking at her, you wouldn't think so, right? No, she's my neighbor, by the way.
Nice. There's a shot up, no good. It's whipped out of there by Nekoosa. It'll go to Ripon.
Her dad went to school with my son, if that doesn't make me feel old, right?
And you not only feel old, Marty.
I know. I asked my wife to remove all the mirrors from the house, and unfortunately, I saw myself here at the high school.
Well, at least you're not. At least
quite
you know
concerning. Quite concerning.
At least you know you're not a vampire. You can see your reflection.
Well, there you go. There you go. So what you're telling me is I can't put garlic in the spaghetti sauce? All those decades I've held off on this.
Oh my goodness.
On the garlic.
All right, here is Sophie Parafinick, who's in the game now for Ripon. Also in there was, that's Brenna Carlson, I believe, yes.
Little bump, excuse me.
Parafinick to Lopez.
Lopez is a good ball handler.
And she goes over to the top to Carlson. There's Buchholz with it. Parafinick. See if anybody takes a shot here. Oh, there's a steal on a pass. That's going to be Kyla Strigi. Lays it up, no good. And the rebound is up and good by the Papermakers.
Just want to see Lopez. Look at that dribbling.
Ella Hoosier is her name, by the way, who has the 4 points now.
That should be Ripon ball.
Tigers ball.
And it is going to be Ripon's ball. So we found out that number 25 is Ella Hoosier for Nekoosa. She has 4 points.
Okay. Yeah. Hoosier basketball.
There's going to be Carlson, who's caught in a held ball. The Ripon will retain possession. So it'll be Brenna Carlson to do the inbounding here for Ripon. And let's see. She goes to Lopez. Let's see if anybody shoots here. It's Parafinick. Lopez.
Keep moving it.
Buchholz got to move the ball. Coach Sauerbrei coaching all the way to the end. There's a steal.
Catcher.
Kyla Strigi going to lay it up and in. Right at the buzzer. So our final score, the Ripon Tigers 67 and the Nekoosa Papermakers have 15.
Boy, wouldn't it be nice if Ripon could bottle that and take it with them?
All right, Marty's going to head down for the interviewing the seniors, and I'll do the scoring here in just a moment as the teams meet at the front of the benches to shake hands, wish a good game. With the win, by the way, the Ripon Tigers will now go to 5 wins, 18 losses on the season, 4 wins, 11 losses in the conference. For Nekoosa, struggles continue. 4 wins, 19 losses now, and 2 wins, 12 losses in the conference. Scoring, Nekoosa with 15, Taylor Krubsack 4, Kyla Strigi 6, Jayla Murray 1, and Ella Hoosier has 4. For the Tigers, it's Rainer Truchinski 3, Reese Brooks with 6, Brenna Flanagan with 5, Emma Resop with 28 points tonight, 28 for Emma Resop. Danny Brewer 3, Emerson Peer with 20 points for Emerson, Paisley Spalding 2, Millie Gales with 2. So that's how the scoring goes. And as we await Marty to get the 4 seniors here together, we'll be doing that here in just a moment. Hopefully the microphones will work. We want to thank Patrick and Riley for getting us on the air tonight. Again, a reminder, this is the Ripon channel, and we appreciate you watching here this evening for a big win for the Ripon Tigers. All right. So let's see if we can get these girls over here to do a little bit of an interview. Again, tomorrow night we'll be here, as mentioned earlier. Marty has said that. It's boys basketball tomorrow. The Ripon Tigers hosting these same Nekoosa Papermakers. Boys game, senior night as well. So yeah, that'll be going on. And the Ripon Tiger girls will play Tuesday at Columbus. They'll start their tournament season. I'm ready. Marty's ready. We can just corral these young ladies. I know it seems that way. All right. So let's go. Moving on. Okay, race is over now. We need 3 more to go. I think she's trying to corral the girls to come over. And let's hope so anyway. Again, the final was Ripon 67, Nekoosa 15. And I don't know what the record books say, but be hard-pressed to believe that Ripon has ever beat anyone by 52 points in a girls' basketball game. But you never know. But I can pretty much safely say in 36 years that I've been living in town here, that's probably never happened. Hey, we have 3 of 4. And number 4 is coming here. Let's go. And there we are. All right. Okay, we've got them. So let's go to Marty.
Hey, Ripon's coming off of a huge double-digit win to end their regular season, their home season. It's senior night, and they're going to enter the second season, which is tournament time. They're going to head down to Columbus and take on, I believe they're the Cardinals, and they're going to take them on Tuesday evening. But before that, way before Tuesday, we're going to talk to the 4 seniors that are on this ball club. And the reason why we're doing this, I hadn't thought about it, and Reese Brooks comes up to me after the Omro game on Tuesday and says, "Hey, Marty, you going to talk to the seniors?" And I'm going like, okay. And so I'm standing here like an orphan for about 4 minutes waiting for these 4 seniors, thinking that maybe they're putting a spoof on me. But here we go. Hey, Turchinski, now I got to ask you a question. Did you guys get together and go, okay, girls, we're going our jerseys, we're the 4 seniors, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 because we're really good at math, and we're going to know where everybody is for the 4 seniors. Is that whose idea was that?
It was actually none of our ideas, but it worked out pretty good, didn't it? Amazing. So you did very well in algebra, I assume, numerically. Okay, so my first question I was going to ask you, who do you love more, your dad or your mom? And then I realized, no, I'm just kidding. Or does that depend on the day? No, but what I do want to ask you on a serious note, what's going through your mind right now, walking off this court tonight, realizing this is it for the Tiger Den. You're done. This is it. You got one more game, hopefully one more after that, but that's it for the regular season. I just think I'm really grateful for like all the opportunities and for like these girls. Like I've grown up with all of them, and so having the opportunity to play with them till this day has been like the best opportunity.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Okay, it's blue. I want to talk to you. When you look back at your 4 years, what are you most proud of when it comes to this team?
Everything. I think we've gone through a lot together, especially us girls, 4 seniors over the past few years, and having Raina back this year was a lot of fun, just starting freshman year together on the JV team and working through adversity over all 4 years together. It's been great.
What's it like playing for a first-year coach that just finished up doing what you're doing at the collegiate level just a couple years ago? So I got to believe she's got her finger on the pulse with you players because it's, same high school, same gym, probably a lot of the same teachers, huh?
Yeah, she's definitely been in our shoes before. She knows all the things.
It's been really great. She's been a super great role model for all of us, a really good coach, and she's been super close with each and every one of us, and she pushes us every day in practice. So.
Thanks, Reese. And now we have Flanagan. Now we have Flanagan here. Hey, I got to ask you this question. If you had to think about in the locker room, it could be amongst your 4 seniors or it could be anybody on the team. Who's the oil can here? Who's the comedian? Who's the one that keeps everybody loose? Is there one person or is this a collective effort? And she must be one of them right there.
Oh, my God, now I'm tripping. Yeah. I feel like really like Emma and Adele, they'll bounce off each other's ideas, and then everyone just starts giggling, and I feel like it's a whole team thing. Like I feel like we could bounce off each other's energy, and it just makes everyone like a comedian,
Okay, now wait, you said something that kind of surprises me here. You said Emma, that doesn't surprise me, but did you say Adele?
Yes.
This stoic, quiet, this quiet looking.
Yes, Adele. When she comes out of her shell, dude, she is a comedian. Her and Emma together, it's a dynamic duo. It makes you giggle. You will laugh.
So what you telling me that? Well, you tell me, Emma.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that when you're in the bus that the first thing they do is you two can't sit together?
Oh, we're right next to each other. She's right across from me. I see her the whole time.
That's why you hear laughs on the bus.
That's why we randomly, when there's a scream, it's probably me and Adele doing something stupid.
Okay. And so you 4 seniors, anybody feel free to answer this. What footprint do you want to leave? What imprint do you want to leave with this team? First-year coach, you said about adversity, it hasn't been like you guys are dominating the hardwood at all. What do you want to be remembered by as 4 seniors when it comes to about this team and what you've been doing, what you've accomplished?
I'd say working hard and going 100% no matter what the score says, no matter how many fouls you have, no matter what. Do it for yourself, do it for your team, because it's all worth it in the end. Like I said, an example on the underclassmen has been my biggest goal, and I think I've accomplished that. They're my best friends. So anything to help them, and just the way I want to lead by example, basically.
Resop, you do lead by example. You're 1 speed, load the wagon, smack the mules, and I'm not going to slow down. Same thing.
Same thing. Or just playing with confidence too, and having faith in yourself. You always have to shoot with confidence, and you have to have confidence in your teammates to play as a team. You have to work together.
You've been listening to your coach because that's what she says in pregame interviews. Reese.
Yeah, I think just remembering every single time you walk out on the court, it's an opportunity to play. We're fortunate enough to play the sport of basketball. It's what we love to do, and especially with all of us girls by each other's side, I think that's the most important thing.
And Rihanna.
I think just being a leader and being a good teammate and just always cheering on your team regardless. And taking the shots and just really embracing the opportunity to play and just being grateful for it all.
Okay, let's finish up with a cheer on 3. 1, 2, 3, go Marty. 1, 2, 3.
Go Marty!
Hooah!
All right. Well, thank you, Marty, and thank you, girls, for that interview there at the end. Excuse me, I was battling a cold all week, and I'm much better now. But anyway, we want to thank the 4 seniors. We appreciate them. And, of course, the big win here tonight. The 4 seniors, once again, Rainer Turczynski, Reese Brooks, Emma Resop, Brenna Flanagan. Final again, Ripon 67, Nekoosa 15. Marty and I will be back here tomorrow night for boys basketball. That's Friday night, Ripon versus Nekoosa. We thank you for watching and listening here on the Ripon channel. It is very much appreciated. So until Friday night, we'll talk to you then. You have been watching Ripon High School girls basketball on the Ripon channel.